Here's the perfect way to answer product analytics questions in PM interviews. These questions measure how good you are at defining the metrics, tracking success, and prioritizing the right metrics. Let's start with the classic one. You're the product manager of Instagram. What metric would you use to measure the success of Instagram notifications? My biggest tip is to use the GAME framework, which helps you stay structured and on topic. First, do these three things. Ask questions. These are clarification questions like what's the stage of the product? Is it new? Has it already launched? And exactly which specific line of product are we talking about? The second is to state the mission of the product or the company you're talking about. In this case, Meta's mission is to help connect humans through technology. Third is to mention the different types of users on the platform. Is this creators, power users, or fans who want to stay engaged with their favorite artists or creators? Now you should go into the GAME framework. First is G, which stands for goals. So you want to list off some goals that tie back to the overall mission of the company. And this could be maybe helping people connect to understand when different individuals have birthdays or special occasions that need to be celebrated. Or maybe the company wants to notify its users through notifications about new features it's launching. List off 3 or 4 and pick one and make sure you explain why you're picking that. Next is A, which stands for actions. So you're going to walk through the different journeys of the user. The first could be turning on notifications. Second could be receiving a notification about an event. And then third could be actually clicking on the banner and going through and reading the information in detail. So you should pick one of those different actions and pick based on which one you think aligns with the goal you've defined earlier and the one that solves the strongest problem. Next is M, which stands for metrics. So you're going to list off a few metrics that actually help you measure that action. For example, if we selected the action of opening a banner or notification, the metrics I would list off include what is the total number of notifications clicked or opened? What is the percentage of users who have this feature enabled who actually click on a notification at least once a week? Or you can pick a metric that's more deep. Ultimately, you need to pick one metric you think helps you understand the action the best and make sure you list off the pros and cons of all of them. Now you've actually selected a metric, how are you going to track it and iterate on it? Maybe you'll build a dashboard that has weekly trends, different A/B tests for new copies and features that you implement, and then regional dashboards that tell you how this metric is performing across different countries. Ultimately, you want to launch new features and improve notifications and see how the metrics change over time. Okay, now let's get to the root cause analysis questions. These are the questions where the interviewer asks you, there's a 10% drop in a specific metric, what would you do next? Your job is to go through all the variables that actually impact that metric and figure out and troubleshoot the root cause. Make sure you ask some questions to get context and then use the Tropic framework. This framework tells you exactly what type of questions to ask. The first one is T. T stands for time, so you can ask questions like, did this drop happen suddenly or is it gradual? Next is R, which is region. Did this event happen in a specific region or across the board? Next is O, which is other features. So you should ask, have we launched other features recently? Next is P for platform. Is this change in iOS, Android, web? Exactly what platform is it happening on? Next is I for industry. You can ask, is this seasonal or did it happen during a specific holiday time frame? Next is C, which is competitors. So did competitors launch a new feature? And that's it. By asking all of these different questions, you can figure out exactly what the root cause is. If you use these frameworks, you're going to be in a great spot to ace the product analytics question. Good luck and make sure to follow for more.